Right guys, Mark Crossfield here, Dawlish Warren Golf Club. I've got the Taylormade P770 irons. I'm going to play a few holes with them. I've got a few numbers as well, but as you can imagine, the numbers with these clubs being more true in their design, if you like, with lofts and the rest of it, are going to be kind of where I want my numbers to be, similar to my blades. So I thought it would be quite good fun if you come with me on playing a few holes summer evening with these irons. Taylormade have sent me a full set. We might as well try them all, won't we? Let's get stuck in. Right, 4-iron to start, not a club eye game in particular. So we've got kind of progressive weighting and in the back of these in tungsten, progressive offset and top lines, I think, which we'll get into in a bit more detail as we go on through the round. Looks great down by the ball, like proper great and nice. Isn't that good? 4-irons off the tee make me feel better about hitting a 4-iron. Take that all day long. So what do Taylormade say? They say they've delivered precision, so precision mill faces and grooves for solid feel, impact, performance and workability. There's also a 70-gram tungsten bar weighting in the mid and long irons. So for instance here I've got a 9-iron, I'm about 148 out, so I can hit a hard 9. There's no tungsten weight in this one because you don't need that extra stability or MOI movements from heel to toe, because you're going to use D-plane loft basically is going to help you out, is what they're saying. Or if you get into the 7 to 3 iron where golf gets harder as you go down in lofts, they're trying to help you as much as possible. And I like that kind of progression. This iron, so 9-iron here, just looks, I'll be honest with you, as nice as anything out there. Next to no offset, nice little squat head design, fin, top line, but you're still getting cavity helped irons, if you like. You're still getting some help in the back, and it's forged, so you're going to get that feeling that these, but kind of often the players wanting this to hit this club, they want forged written on it. They want that kind of idea of softness. I think it delivers ideas of control, doesn't it, often, even though you take something like a Titleist Vokey wedge isn't forged, and that often spins people out. But yeah, the fact it's got forged on it is not a bad thing. I use forged iron. Really, this is as good a looking as any iron I've put in my hands. The 9-iron hit that quite good. I'm not sure I'm going to reach. That felt so good. Yeah, that's up. Go on, go on. Middle and front edge. Lovely sound. So then interpreted as lovely feel. Just felt really nice. .181 yards, only have to fly at about 170, 6-iron. Pin eye. Slightly right. That 6-iron went the distance I wanted it to go. It went through the air in a way I'm used to, and that 6-iron looked as good as any 6-iron I think I've ever hit. So precision grooves and face, which is a term used by most manufacturers for these kind of clubs. It just makes me think, so are there other clubs not precise? And are there other grooves not precise as well on their other clubs? And that just doesn't go for Taylormade, it goes for everyone who says that. It throws me a bit, that statement. The progressive offset, so 9-iron here has next to no almost onset, beautiful, and then the 4-iron a little bit of offset. That makes a lot of sense to me. Also the tungsten in the longer iron, so I think it's 7-iron up, was it I said, where the 9-iron it doesn't have it. Again, makes sense, and I think it's all good. I just can't see anyone putting these down by the ball and not seeing a really good iron. 133, gonna hit a controlled 9 iron. Pin's a bit tucked, so I'm gonna have to get a good shot here. Ball above my feet, wind off the right, pin tucked on the right. Struck it well, but that's gone centre of the green. When am I gonna hold a putt again? So pitched here, stopped quite nicely. It's a birdie chance.
This is a Ryan Little production.
4 iron there, feels good. I'm not a 4 iron player, no matter how good it feels, my rinky dink for me is a better option. But out of all the 4 irons I've ever hit, feels as easy as anything. And that's interesting, it feels as easy, yet at the same time it's delivering that kind of look that I do enjoy. Really impressed. Like, these are some of the most impressive Taylormade irons I think I've ever hit. So when I tried these irons on the launch monitor, they did what I expected. The 7 iron was around 7,000 revs, so it's about kind of 6.5 to 7,000 averaging. The 4 iron was around 4,000 revs. It did what they're meant to do, and that doesn't surprise me because that's what those clubs are kind of built to do. And if you look at the marketing with these irons, there's a limit to what they can say, and I think that's a good thing sometimes for Taylormade, because I do think sometimes that they say some, what I would say, slightly crazy stuff, which is why I challenge them. But with these irons, they just say they're precision, they're good looking, they're aimed with kind of good looks in mind, and they're filling the brief brilliantly. Come on, birdie putt. Holes up, eh? So question then to you. Is Taylormade a brand that you would think of when it comes to these better player irons? Down there in that comment section, give the review a thumbs up as well if you're enjoying the fact that we're doing it in a real environment and those kind of ideas. I think this is an important message at the moment for custom fitting and for people buying clubs, which is why I try to do them out here as much as possible. Because Taylormade often isn't that brand, is it? It's often that kind of distance thing that they drill down us. So when it comes to a precision iron, a truer lofted iron, an iron that is aimed at a different market, are you in that market, and are you someone who would think about these? Because I'll be honest with you, as I keep saying, I've been really impressed. A putt, a birdie. So if someone asked my score now, I would say I'm 1 under par. I wouldn't say these irons are under par. See what I did there? It's 192, 4 iron into the wind. I don't think I'm reaching, but I want to hit the 4 iron. You won't hear me say that very often. In fact, I've changed my mind. I'm going to hit a punch low one. That's the only way I'm going to chase this back there. I'm moving ball back. I'm going to aim right hand bunker and draw, punch it in theory. Can I do that with a club I don't normally like playing? Hell, I've not drawn it enough. Well, I don't know if it bounced the bunker or it's in it. Just stayed there, didn't draw it. Strike wasn't perfect, but no problem feeling like I can do whatever I want with these clubs. Well, it's not in there. Oh, Lucky would be proud. I've unluckily bounced the bunker. See if I can chip it. So you can have a chip with a wedge. It's not really the right club. I need a bit more loft, but I just want to have a go with it. .168 into the wind. Gonna hit the 6 iron. Let's see if I get that flight I need to go through that wind if I strike it. And I've caught that slightly clean, but that is going to work all day cutting in. Get up. Yep, just on the front. Might be a long putt. Could I gain these? Yes. Other comments I'll get, What handicap are they aimed for? Go and test. I wouldn't handicap this kind of club, but it is going to be aimed at better players. But better players has to be defined. So you can have better players who don't strike irons well, but chip and putt above average. You can have better players who drive the ball well and hit their irons average, or a many combination, which is why, like in every video, I want you to go and test them. This is my test and I've enjoyed it. Just being out here at Dawlish when the water's in and the sun's out is fun. But when it comes to good looking, great feeling, clever design, little bit of offset where maybe needed, little bit of tungsten weight where maybe helping, and like I've said in many videos, that's so hard to actually measure. If that is something that you feel you want that little bit of help, then don't turn it away, use it. Like I say, it'll just be hard to determine if it actually is, but if it's in there helping, that's a good thing. You've seen me play golf there, and lots of people who watch lots of my videos have seen me play golf all over the world. Was that any different? It was a little better, but I've played like that with many different clubs. The important thing is I like the feel, I love the look, love the sound, I like what they say. Brilliant, well done, Taylormade, great set, really enjoy these. I'd stress for you to go, if you're looking at this kind of iron, put this in the mix to test. It's definitely one of the best players irons from Taylormade, and also that slight mix of help and players irons I think I've seen in a long time. Thumbs up, Taylormade. Remember, hit that comment section up down below. Let me know if you would try these or not. If not, why not? If you are, let me know. What is it that looks? Is it this review? Is it another review? Let me know. Thanks for watching, as always. See you next time. I was one under there. Me. All the club.